Hi friends, welcome back to Arc Tutorials. This is AI concept series. In today's episode, I'm going to make it simple for you to understand what are large learning models. In the first episode of the concept series, I covered what is machine learning. I talked about some of the techniques, some of the different types of learnings that are done. But what exactly do they result in? Let's go ahead and learn what are large learning models. So, a large learning model is nothing but an AI model that is trained on massively, explicitly large data sets. That's why they are the name large learning models. They are designed to understand and generate human like language. That's why when you talk to ChatGPT or any of these AI tools, you talk to them like a human language. They use deep learning techniques, especially transformer architectures, or even specified learning, unspecified learning, reinforcement learning, and much more. They can perform tasks like writing, translating, summarizing, and answering questions. Some examples that you already know: ChatGPT 4, 5, BERT, T5. These are some of the large learning models. They revolutionize the way the entire natural language processing applications are built and are being driven. So, how does it work? Any such large learning model is trained on billions and billions of attributes. Now, this data is extracted from blogs, articles, books, websites, audio, images, you name it, and anything that is content basically, right? That is what that becomes part of the training data. Now, when you see these models like ChatGPT 5, Perplexity, DeepSeek, they are trained on certain attributes, right? When you say trained on billions of words, we are also saying that it's getting trained on billions of attributes. They learn grammar, facts, reasoning patterns by predicting next words. They can generate text by continuing prompts given by user. They are fine tuned for specific tasks or industries. Now, large learning models have attention mechanisms to focus on important parts of text. For example, even if you make a mistake in typography while typing a prompt, they will still be able to understand the context. And that's where the real learning of comes out in terms of what data or what attribute is being mapped. They require huge computational resources for training. But if you want to run, you can run a small model in your laptop as well, like a DeepSeek, a kind of a small model which is built on top of ChatGPT API. So you can run that locally as well. So why does it matter? It matters because if you look at any of the chatbots, virtual assistants, all of these are trained on large models. They improve the machine translation and summarization accuracy. They helps in coding, legal document, medical analysis, image scanning, and much more. It enables conversational AI to interact naturally with humans. It will accelerate the research and creativity by generating new ideas or prompting and modifying and making it better. Some of the things, since that data is being trained itself, right, it can lead to some of the ethical questions or misinformation or made up kind of stories or data. Now, what are some of the real world examples of large learning models? ChatGPT is one. Google search uses BERT, or you now call it Gemini. Customer support bots, automated content creation like Perplexity or say Jasper AI or Copy AI. You have large language translation apps that provide near human quality, right? So these are all examples of large learning models. So I hope the concept of large learning model is clear now. They are extremely large data sets which are getting trained on billions and billions of data and attributes to derive patterns and then putting those patterns to use. Thank you so much for joining in this episode. I'll keep bringing you more AI concepts to make it easy for you to understand how they work, why they work in certain way, what are the core principles behind them, And also we'll cover some algorithms, we'll talk about the techniques and much more. Thank you so much for joining. See you in the next episode.